hypnosis and hypnotherapy. I'd been performing with it for on and off since I was quite young. In fact, actually, I was chatting to somebody earlier on. My first ever experience of hypnotizing somebody almost got me thrown out of school, which was quite amusing. Not to my parents. They were quite annoyed that somebody had been brought in. They'd been brought in from work to discuss why their son had put a spell on someone, apparently. Yeah, so that was my journey with. But the mind massage is a wonderful technique, and it's a technique that I offer out weekly to people. And it's all about relaxing. It's all about getting into a state of mind where the body's relaxed, the mind's relaxed, and creating a space, an inner space, where you can just go there anytime you want. Anytime you want to be able, whether you're out at work, whether you're out walking, whatever you're doing, whether you're stressed, you can just enter into that place and instantly connect with a sense of deep inner peace, deep relaxation, and feel good. And let's face it, who doesn't want to feel good? There's not a lot for you to do other than just listen, follow the instructions, and just allow yourself to go through with the process. For some of you, you'll be there. I'm not sure who's in the group. So, but there's a few things I will say is that to get the most of it, just follow it. Just literally follow it. That's all I ask of you. And you will get a great experience from this. If I ask you along the way, and I will do, to imagine, to picture, to see stuff, don't worry if you're not getting kind of 3D cinema kind of quality visualizations. I don't. I just see pretty colors in front of my eyes whenever I'm asked to do that. I'll be honest. But if I say picture this or see that, basically, if I was to ask you to think of an apple and then ask you what color that apple was, I'm pretty sure straight away you would be able to give me a color. There's very few people that wouldn't. And whatever you do to get that color, whatever you did to kind of think, usually it's green or red, whatever that is, that's all I'm asking you to do when I say picture something, when I say see something. I'm not asking you to create worlds and realities in your mind, although you're quite capable of doing that. I'm just literally asking you to think about it however you think about it. And throughout this, you will be aware. You'll hear things. You might hear things going on in your room, and that's okay, because those things can help you to relax even more as well. I think we'll just go into it. And it's always nice afterwards to chat about it and talk about it. So we'll do it that way around. Before I start, is anybody kind of unclear of what I'm basically asking you to sit down and feel good? I'm sure that's something we can all kind of can do, but I'm just going to guide you through it and take you into it, I think, rather than talking. That's better. I can see everyone now. I became big on my screen. It's like talking to yourself. It's just me that does that, obviously. Okay, no worries. Okay, so let's just do it.
Rob, if you want, you can go gallery view, I think. I've got a spotlight on you.
Yeah.
Whatever makes you feel more comfortable, all right?
Well, yeah, I've just done gallery because it's nice to kind of watch who's pulling faces at me and stuff. It's more like having an audience. Yeah, I know Marie just did pull a funny face at me. I think, thank you very much. No, I'm joking. So what I'm going to ask you to do is just to get comfy. I want you to, if you're on a chair, sink into that chair, get good in that chair. If you're on a bed, stretch, fidget. Every session I ever do starts with a stretch and a fidget and getting comfortable. Because when we have a stretch and a fidget, we get comfortable. We're telling our bodies, right, let's do this. And you can do this. You can do this, relax, and feel good. Like I said, you just need to follow the instructions to the best of your ability. Do not worry about a thing. Just enjoy it. So we begin by taking 3 wonderful deep breaths in together. Taking a nice deep breath in. Hold it for a moment. And then just slowly releasing that breath. Feel your shoulders sink a little bit when you do that. Just dissolve into that chair a little bit more. Take a second wonderful deep breath in. Hold it a little bit. Just release it, letting go. Just anything from the day, just breathe it out. Breathe it out. You can always pick stuff up later. This time we'll take a third and wonderful deep breath in. And if you've not done so already, just as you breathe out, close your eyes. Taking a deep breath in. Hold that a moment and then just breathing out, allowing your eyes to close and just relax. And there's nothing to do other than listen to the sound of my voice and allow yourself, give yourself the gift of this time for you to relax now and feel good. And we're going to just use your imaginations to start off with. I want you to imagine for me, I always used to pretend as a kid. I want you to pretend for me what it would be like if all of a sudden the muscles above your eyes and the muscles below your eyes were to relax, just to let go and be so heavy and so relaxed. I mean, we've all done that thing, right? Where you wake up in the morning, you've slept on your arm and you lift it up and it just drops down like a lead weight. Imagine what it'd be like if you'd slept on your eyes and your eyes were like that. Eyes so heavy that were you to try to open them, you'd find you could not. It feels so good. And when you're certain that you're pretending that much that you cannot open your eyes, I just want you to gently test them. Gently test them. Try to open them. That's right. And relax them again. I'm going to take that relaxation over for you now, up through the top of the head, down through the back of the head, the muscles of the face into the jaw, down through the neck into the shoulders, down the shoulders into the arms, down to the elbows, to the wrists, to the very tips of your fingers, loose, limp and heavy, just relaxing all the way down from the upper back and chest, the lower back and stomach, down into the hips, melting down through and into the base of that seat, dripping and melting down into the ground, all the way down through your legs, the upper legs, down into the knees, the shins, the calves, and the ankles. From the ankles all the way down into the base of your foot, the heel, all the way to your tips of your toes. Just relaxing and letting go. And it's really good to relax. The more you relax, the better you'll feel. And the better you feel, the more you can relax now. Just with every breath and every sound of my voice. Just allowing yourself to drift, to flow, easily and effortlessly down into a wonderful state of relaxation, drifting deeper down, and you can tell yourself, I'm going to relax. I'm going to go deeply to relax. The sounds round about me won't disturb me. They just allow me to go deeper still. Just drifting down, feeling good. Allowing yourself to go deeper. And I'm going to count down from 10 to 0. 10 is where you are now. 0 can be in a beautiful, profound, blissful state of hypnosis. And we're going to start at 10. And I want you to imagine that 0 is like an entranceway, like a doorway. And every count is teasing that wonderful, deeper state of hypnosis and relaxation closer and closer. Each countdown taking you deeper and closer to that wonderful state, that inner stillness. That's 10. Every cell, fiber and muscle of your body, just relaxing, unwinding, letting go. 9, drifting down through time and space. Nothing to do, nothing to think, just relax. From 9 to 8, and with every breath you take, and with every word that I dance around your ears, you just find it easy. There's nothing to do, just relax, letting go. From 8 down to 7, every cell, every fiber, every muscle, be aware of any tensions and just let that go. Deeper down to 6, drifting, floating. Feeling good. The more you relax, the better you're feeling. And the better you're feeling, the more you can relax. from 6 to 5, and 5's interesting. It's that midway point. You think about a wheel. The outer rim can be spinning so fast, a bit like life sometimes. Everything out there going round and round so fast, whereas at the center, all appears calm, all appears still. And I want you to become aware of that place within you that feels most calm and most still. And allow that feeling to spin within you, to spin within you, to flow within you. That's right. From 5 to 4, and with every breath and every word becomes automatic. You do not have to think about this. Just relax. From 3 to 2, and that's 0 now. It's all, you can almost reach out and touch that deeper state of relaxation. I don't know if you'll go into that wonderful, blissful state as you go through that 0, or whether you'll wait a few moments and really allow yourself to sink into that feeling. But whenever it is you go into that deeper relaxation, that deeper state, I know that you can go double as deep as you're imagining now. From 2 to 1. So close. And that 0, that entrance way to that deeper state coming over you now. Just stepping through, stepping down, deeper, deeper, deeper down, all the way, relaxing, feeling good. And everything we do will feel good. Every word I say, taking you deeper, every breath, allowing you to relax, to let go, to drift, to float, to allow yourself now just to be for a while in this time, in this place, wherever that is, everywhere that's now relaxed. And I want you to imagine, to think of a perfect place. A place that if you were to go there just for a few moments, just for a few seconds in your mind, to go to that place would feel amazing. You would relax, you'd let go, you'd have a sense of positivity, of clarity, your mind becoming clear. Your body would refresh and recharge. Your mind would refresh and recharge. A place, the most perfect place where you can feel safe, no matter what's going on around you. And if there's a problem you're trying to sort out, it's the kind of place that just by being there in your mind, solutions can present themselves easily. It's a place of positivity and bliss. It's the place where infinite possibilities are born, a place of deeper magic. And just allow yourself to be in that place. See the things you can see. Hear the things you can hear. Feel that deeper peace, that deep safety, that deep relaxation flowing around you, flowing through that place. Every breath in that place is full of positivity. Allowing yourself. And in that place, it becomes easy now to connect with memories. Memories of good times. Memories of people you've met. Conversations you've had. The times you've celebrated. The times you've laughed. The times you've just danced with delight. And as you allow those memories of places and people and times to come to mind, those feelings can spin within that special place, charging that special place with that love, those joyous moments, those celebrations. Just allowing that to fill all that is. And I want you to think about love. And maybe you think about people that you love, what that love is, imagining those people and their love, what it is to love them and to be loved by them. Or maybe you think of that grander love, that greater love, that universal love. Allow that feeling of love, whatever that is to you, to spin within you and spin within that special place too. Like the light of love, reaching out and touching the very depths of your being, permeating and filling that special place with love. Knowing that you are all that that love is. And think of times when you've been confident, when you've known just what you're doing, just what you're about, and allow that sense of confidence in believing in all that you are. And I wonder where you feel that, where you experience that within you. Maybe you do not. Maybe it's a feeling that you wish you could explore. So imagine in this special place, a more confident, more self-believing you, and allow that feeling and that imagination to grow within that space. Growing within that space, filling that space with a sense of calm, confidence. Just moments in this place can connect you deeply with that confidence, can connect you with a sense of self-worth. Moments within that place will allow you to see clearly the beautiful gifts that you bring to this world. Because no one has ever laughed with your laugh, smiled with your smile. No one has ever hugged the way you hug. Nobody has ever reached out and touched the lives that you touch. And since the dawn of time, every single event that has ever happened has happened so you can be here now. And that makes you pretty damn special, unique. And allow those gifts, those blessings you bring to life, to bubble up. I remember being in a forest in Brittany, and in the middle of the forest is a beautiful, clear well, a spring, and every now and again it bubbles like it's boiling. Allow that love and that self-worth to bubble up like a wellspring of self-belief, self-love deep within this place. A place that at any time you wish to reconnect with that love, that peace, that confidence, that positivity, all you need to do is just think about being there, and you'll find yourself remembering those feelings this time now. That's right. And when you think of the week ahead, you maybe know what's coming up, or maybe you don't, but maybe there's certain qualities, certain things that you think, that would help me. That would help me over the days ahead. I need a bit of that. Look around that special place. Where is it you find that which you need to make the rest of this week the very best of weeks for you? And go there. Whatever that is, wherever that is. Go there, find it. Maybe you put it in your pocket. Or maybe you look out over the week to come and you place it down exactly where you're going to need it. That's right. And this is a place that you can return to whenever you need to. It is now a part of you. And whenever you need to return, all you need to do is imagine, think about this special place, and you can connect to that peace, to that love, to that confidence, to whatever that is that you need. Or if you're stressed and struggling with stuff, just a few moments remembering this place will allow you to ground, to find focus and clarity, and allow your mind to refresh, allow your body to refresh. Connecting again with all those good feelings. And tonight, and every night, whenever it's right, whenever it's appropriate and safe for you to do so, when you're going to bed, you can pass through this place on your way to a beautiful, refreshing sleep. Every time that you're ready to go to bed, as you drift off to sleep just for a moment, you can pass through this special place, allowing you to connect with those feelings, relax, and put the world to rest for a day, and drift into the most beautiful and wonderful sleep. And I want you to just look around a moment. Within that special place, there's a point, a spot. I don't know where that is for you, but you can start to become aware of that now, a certain place within that special place, that if you go to now, you will discover an even deeper, more profound level of relaxation, a growing inner sense of deep stillness, of deep calm, allowing you to now go into that place and imagining what that would be like if in a few moments of being in that place, the most deepest, profoundest sense of inner peace and calm was to come over you. Just imagine what that would be like. And go to that place. Go to that place and imagine just stepping into that spot and feeling deep within you that center, that stillness, that something that is both timeless, expansive, and yet centering in this moment, in a sense of stillness and peace. And now imagine that there's nothing that you can do to stop that feeling of peace, deep inner grounded peace, to start flowing through you. Like a seed growing, spreading out, a seed of light. A seed of light and love, bringing that peace and that tranquility, spreading it from the tips of the toes to the top of your head and going even deeper, relaxing, knowing that within this place, within this special place within your mind that you can return to any time, you can plant the seed of dreams, connecting with that infinite source of possibilities, And remember that deep peace, that deep inner sense flowing through you, knowing you can return here anytime. I'm going to count down from 10 to 1. As I do that, you're going to just dissolve and melt even deeper into the sanctity and the special feeling of that inner place. At the same time, I'll count up from 1 to 10. 1 is where you are now. And at a certain point, as I'm counting, your mind is going to become lighter and freer. It's going to start rising up through levels of awareness. At a certain point, you'll drift free of the idea, the restraint of the body, and your essence, that part of you that's just so much more, will drift free to a state of bliss and love. That's 10, every cell, fiber, and muscle, allowing that special place to become part of all that you are, so you can return there whenever you desire. 1, the mind becoming lighter and freer, rising up, drifting up. 9, relaxing deeper down through time and space. 2, the limiting thoughts, beliefs, ideas that you've ever had put on you or put upon yourself, ever held you back, are cleared completely from your mind. 9 to 8, timeless, unbound, drifting deeper. 3, the heavy emotions, those heavy things you've picked up over the years that have weighed heavy upon your shoulders, on your chest, dissolve, cleared, free. 7, deeper down into that inner peace, that inner bliss. 4, the mind drifts out, free of the confines of the body, rising up to a state of bliss, of love, infinite possibilities. To 5, and I'm going to count down from 5 to 1, and the body can continue to relax into that. Wherever that is for you, wherever you need to be to end this session feeling amazing. That's 5, going deeper and deeper within that special place. So special, so calming, so nurturing, so refreshing, revitalizing. 3, letting go all the way. 2 and 1, deeper within. And I'll continue to count from 5 to 10, the mind becoming lighter and freer. 5 to 6, those limiting thoughts, beliefs, ideas fall away, dissolve into the past. They no longer affect you. 7, those heavy feelings, those heavy emotions that in the past have been difficult, they're just washed away. 8, I want you to think about love, the most perfect expression of love, however that is for you. And I want you to imagine that love is like the sun rising on a solstice morning, and the sun breaks the horizon, it brings light to the day, and you reach out and you take that light and that love and you place it deep within you, deep at the very center of your being, and there it starts to glow, it starts to radiate. And from deep within you now, that light, that sun is pushing and growing and expanding, filling your body with that light and love. And every worry, every fear, every stress or anxiety you've ever had gathers like a dark storm cloud over your chest. But that light, that love is getting so bright now, so beautifully radiant, that it pushes that cloud up, pushing that cloud up to the shoulders, up through the neck, to the jaw, to the top of the head, until you watch now as that cloud of negativity gets pushed way out into the sky, way out into space, so deeply into space it goes past a black hole. And you know, anything that ever enters a black hole is never felt, seen, or experienced again. And you watch as that cloud of negativity is swallowed up, never to be felt, never to be seen, never to experience again. 9, a moment's shift, as your awareness drifts to the place of the observer, that part of you that watches you watching you think. And 10. Connecting with that part of you that's always whole. Connecting with that part of you that is yourself made perfect, that no one ever sees. And I speak to that part of you. Because all wounds can be healed. All dreams can be achieved. You are that light. And you have within you the stuff of the universe. Infinite possibilities. And allow all that to become part of that special place. So anytime you need to relax, to feel good, to connect, to just feel more, to gain clarity, to gain insight, to heal, to take 5. Anytime you need to do that, you just imagine yourself in that special place. You can connect to all these feelings. They flood back. The relaxation whenever it's safe and appropriate for you to do so. Just connecting with that special place and allowing that love, those feelings, that bliss, all of it to be there for you now from this moment forward, anytime you choose to. And every night when you go to sleep, just as you drift off to sleep, you can touch the most purest essence of that peace and that love as you drift into the most wonderful night's sleep. And in a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 10. 1 is where you are now. 10 will be eyes open, wide awake, bringing back as part of you and with you a sense of that deep peace. And whatever that is that your mind has touched. That's number 1, every cell, fiber, and muscle of your body returning to normal everyday awareness. Number 2, allowing the image of that place to fade, knowing that you can return there anytime you wish to feel good. Number 3, feel a whoosh of energy from the tips of the toes to the top of the head. It's like life, and it's the best kind of life. It feels good. 4, just allowing your body to stir, becoming aware of the ground beneath you, the sky above you, the room round about you. 5, 6, taking a nice deep breath in, feeling good. 7, 8, just imagine you're dancing in the rain on a beautiful summer's day, and it's just the most freeing and wonderful thing ever. And 9 and 10, eyes open, wide awake, stretching for me, feeling good now. Oh. Yay. Is everyone, I think, yeah, everyone looks like they're awake and with us, and it's wonderful. There's lots of smiles, which is always a good sign. I will share, actually, now everyone's back. I did this for somebody the other day, and for those that are doing the diploma and that, and we're working online, and you get that thing where if people are using their mobile phone, they've perched it on something and it starts sliding. So you start off and you've got the you've got the head, and I usually go for head nods and things for my indicators of whether things are going on, and you've got this going on, and then the camera starts its descent, and so the head just starts doing this and this and this and this and this, until all that's left is like a little bit of hair on top of the head. That's all you can see in the camera, and you're trying to pick up a signal from it. It's quite amusing. But then I had, for the first time the other week, well, literally last week, there was a lady, and I should have foresaw it. She was sat on a bed, and we got to the one point, and she's going really, really deep, and literally 1 minute she's there, the next minute it was like this, no word of a lie, it's just like, and she just went. It was beautiful, and it was videoed. But yeah, it is fun. Anyway, I'm wittering because I always feel good after doing this. So I don't know if anyone wants to share kind of their experience on that and how they found it, then that's a lovely thing to do. Or if everyone's just like, I found that with the I Meditate. I started this meditation group, and you get to the end of it and go, so share with me where you're at, and everyone's just like, which is great. If you're doing a talk and you want to not have to answer too many questions, at the end of it, relax them, and they'll never ask questions. They'll just be like, yeah.
You switch your mics on if you want to ask a question. You're welcome to do so. I know most of you can't even speak now. I know your mouth's not working. So,
Rob, if you can tell me what you said for the last 10 minutes, that would be good.
I can tell. Actually, no, I can tell you a little bit of it because I pinched some of it out of Freddie's book, which is I love it, and I have to say, out of all the stuff in Freddie's book, I think I use it probably more than anything else, and it's a bit of a brutal name, but the psychological decapitation is a wonderful. It just feels, when you find something, it just feels so you. And if anyone ever saw my notes, psychologically decapitated this person, it's quite worrying, but it's a lovely. But the rest of it is kind of free formed. It has to be.
That's really nice because I do use that, but I've never experienced it. But I wasn't aware that you'd done that, so I was.
Oh, okay. Yeah, wonderful.
Cool. Thank
wonderful.
you.
I'm just going to unpin you, Rob, so if anyone else wants to speak.
I was on a beautiful beach, Paradise Island, and it was absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah?
Yes, I've been there before, and I usually do use it when I go to relax, because I can still, it was these like S-shaped little, and just like, it looked like a little bit of wood, it looked very uncomfortable, but see when you sat on it, oh my God. And I remember I put my feet and closed my eyes and my toes in the sand. Right, I'm never going to forget this, and I still use it to this day to relax.
Fabulous. Yeah, no, things like that are so wonderful. We've all got, if we search around, those experiences and moments of something that touched us to the point, and it's like, especially as hypnotists, we all have the ability to take ourselves back to those and recreate those feelings, but being able to do that for other people, I think is a wonderful thing to be able to give.
I went somewhere that I've never been before, definitely not.
Yeah.
I was up a mountain, but it was like one of those hot spring pool places.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Cold, but it was so warm, and I've definitely never been there, but I could see everything and feel everything, and it was wonderful.
Brilliant.
But I also want
Maybe
to
not
say
in this lifetime, Jess.
Pardon?
Maybe not in this lifetime.
Not in this lifetime, no.
No.
But I really, really liked the wheel analogy. That most of it I don't remember, to be honest. I don't know what you did to me, but it was incredible. But I do remember the wheel, and I was like, "That's perfect." Yeah.
Pinch. That came about the Paul McKenna and his like CD things, and on there he talks about finding that place within you that feels most comfortable at that point, and then spinning it. And that just developed from there, really. And I like.
Yeah, because I always say about how quick my mind goes, and it's very fast. It's like, but that's okay. You can allow that and go to the middle of it, and it just really resonated.
Yeah.
I don't want to stop my wheel. I just want to be able to be in control, in balance, in the middle of it.
Yeah, completely.
Yeah.
There's one of the things from my past and my things I've done is explore a lot of kind of esoteric and occult ideas and magical ideas. And the one thing that I'd be interested to hear what people think actually, is when you do something like this, magically to then tell people about it is to take the power away from it. Which is why you've got the old adage, to know, to will, to dare, to keep silent. And I always wonder, because always when I'm working with a client afterwards, we'll let them talk about their experience if they wish. But I always wonder whether there's anything in that, whether it stays more powerful for our clients if whatever image or whatever visualization or whatever they have, or symbols they keep to themselves rather than I don't know. It's one of those. It's a Rob dilemma.
I think you're right, Rob. I purposely try and give my clients amnesia on that for that reason, because it's so easy to try and analyze.
Yeah.
That's how we are as human beings, and especially if you've got people coming as a little group, and they're traveling home in the same car. They're going to be saying, "What did you see, and what did you hear?" And before you know it, they're picking it apart. And sometimes it's like you said, it's best kind of left, and that's why when we're teaching metaphor, why we do it in that loop.
Yeah.
So that all of so you kind of remember the beginning of the story, the end of the story, everything else in the middle of it kind of becomes you're kind of amnesia for.
Yeah.
So people aren't picking about why did he say this, why did he say that. But then the other side of that is that Jessica had a wonderful experience.
It was exactly.
And so did Elaine. So it is a dilemma, because you want them to go home with that wonderful memory.
Yeah.
But just suggest them I don't pick it apart too much. Just enjoy the thought.
Yeah.
Because I think we can try and analyze stuff. Why did he say that? Why did he say that? And it's not your conscious mind that you're trying to figure out. I think, like you said, it's mind massage. So just enjoy the massage. Instead of wondering why you feel so good, just enjoy it.
Yeah, completely.
No, it's fantastic.
Hi, Rob.
I could listen to you every day of my life and never get tired.
Oh, thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Well, I've recorded this, Percy, so if you want to, you can.
I will. Thank you.
I'll just download. I might just download the audio as well, because then you can have it on your phone or something.
That'd be
I
awesome.
don't really do that. We normally just put it out as a video, but I think in this case, it'd be worth having the audio part of that as well.
Cool. Yeah. And I'm doing next Wednesday. It's a shameless plug, but it's my final bit for the diploma. I'm doing a kind of mind massage plus with a definite theme, and it's a bit more structured. And I put it all together yesterday and got very excited about sharing it. So if you've not signed up for the event bit, that's one, you're helping me with my final piece for putting in for the diploma. But if you want to join, then the details are in the diploma group, and I can pass them on to Freddie if anyone's not in that group.
Jessica's going to do a presentation for us.
Brilliant.
I'm not sure. Is it going to be this week or next week, Jessica? When are you back in your gym?
I think you said the week after next, because next week is Mike Mandel.
Yeah, but I was only thinking that if you wanted to do it tomorrow, you could have done, but it's a bit short notice, I know.
Yeah, especially as I want people to have the creative stuff. I want them to do it.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Anyway, Jess is going to do something for us. So we're so lucky in this little group to have such brilliant people part of it, and people that are volunteering to do stuff. And when I asked them, I've been using some of Jessica's kickboxing lessons to get them to encourage them to do it. I've been, just showing them a few of my moves, and that's sorting them out. But I know Mike Mandel is I think he's a second dan, or I know he's a very good martial arts trainer. He's been doing it for years and years. So I don't think my threats would go down with him. I think I kind of leaned on my friendship with him to get him to do it. And he's going to step out. I'm sure he's going to step out of his comfort zone, because he can speak about hypnosis all day. And I'm asked him to speak about fasting, which is what he's going to do.
Ooh.
So, that'll be great, because I know it's a passion of his. So we've got great people here. I'm very lucky, and I can keep encouraging them. The weeks are going around very quickly. We're in our kind of 5th week, I think it is. So, let's keep sticking together, working together. And thanks, Rob, for all you do, not just for us, but I know you do great work out there in the real world. So, I'm really pleased. And I've known you, I don't know how long I've known you, but it's been quite a few years now.
It's got to be, yeah. I think the first time we proper met was up at the Derby Magic Peak thing, and you were sticking some guy to the floor at the time.
As I do, yeah. But no, it's great, and I'm so pleased that you did this for us this evening, and I appreciate it. Thanks very much.
That's been a pleasure.
Has anyone got any more questions for Rob before we let him go?
I just felt really, really light after doing this.
Wonderful. Good.
I mean, that's the joy of hypnosis, isn't it? You know, you don't have to be working on a specific thing. Just going into that place and just allowing yourself to, you know, just envelop yourself in it. It's a great thing to do. And I think that in itself, taking that bit of time out for you, just to completely relax, just put everything else out of your mind, that's healing in itself, I have no doubt. And if we were to do nothing else but give our clients a mind massage now and again, we improve the world. So thanks again, Rob.
Pleasure.
Really good of you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Really great.
Thank you.
Really great.
And I say I'm going to be on at 9 o'clock if anyone's still if you can still move. And I say we're going to just. Sorry.
Where are you on? Because I couldn't find out last week. I was trying to find it and I couldn't find
9 o'clock. It's on our little the Create Your Body and Happiness group. I'll put it on there, but it's the same link every week. So if you've been on once, you'll do it again. But the link's on.
That's the trouble.
On the Facebook page, it's on there. If you are you in our group?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on there. I posted it today.
I couldn't find it when I looked. So I really couldn't find it.
But yeah, but that's where it is. And it's the same link every time. Okay. So hopefully I'll see you later. Okay, I'm going to say goodbye to everyone.
Thank you
I will have much. Anyone that wants Rob's recording of this, I will put it up for tomorrow. And I'll also I'm also going to separate the audio part out just so you can have a mind massage whenever you want. Thanks a lot, Rob.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Take care.
Take care, everyone.
Thank you, Rob.
No worries.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.